Hi guys, so for today's video we're going to be learning how to extract text through Kurzweil. And initially what you're going to do is you're going to open up the e-textbook that you're working on through Kurzweil, and you're going to open up the whole entire document. Once you open up that document, you're going to go to File, Extract, and then Extract Text. From there you're going to select Primary Text, and then select OK. Once this whole entire box comes up, we're going to use File, and we're going to save as, and then we're going to type in the book's name, the book's author, so it's going to be graph underscore they say, I say, chapter 1. And we're going to always make sure it's saved as a rich text format. And then we're going to press yes. And then once that whole entire thing is up, we're going to then go to File and then Open. And then I'm going to select this, and I'm going to select Open With. And then I'm going to select Word and press OK. Once I selected Word, I'm just going to get this out of here. That way I have a better understanding here of what I need to open. And I'm going to move this over. And then I'm going to exit out of there. So now I have the whole entire chapter in the document here. And I'm able to see the page breaks and everything else that that has to be edited through the Word document. So 1 is chapter 1, and then they say is the title, and then starting with here. So then I'm going to do a page break here, and then as I go along I'm going to make sure the words line up. So here I can see that instead of saying that on this side, it says diet when it's supposed to be that here. So I'm going to then edit that there. And then I'm going to take out these characters that are here. And then for other characters such as the little half a square, like a line of a square passages, I'm going to remove that. And then put the whole word together. That way it reads as one. I'm going to remove this line and this one as well. And I'm just going to keep going through the entire text and doing the same thing to make sure the whole text is as one. And then here is a page break, so it's going from page 19. And I'm going to do a page break here because when I go to page 2 on this side, this is going to be what all the information that's on page 2 here. So I'm now going to scroll down in my Word document, and I'm going to start doing the same thing so that the words now are one. And then I'm going to remove this and make it one word. And then I'm going to find, here we have the diet word again. So I'm going to look for that word here. So it says conversation, that thesis. So I'm going to change that into that. And then I'm just going to keep looking through the text on my Word document and making sure it matches up with my Kurzweil text. So here I found another word that says dings, and when I look at dings here and I go over to the text, it says the is supposed to be here instead of die, about the order in which things are said. So instead of dings, it's things. Once again, here it says diet again. So I'm seeing that diet is a frequent word that keeps getting confused through the text. So off of what we have already edited, we see that instead of saying that, the document brings it up as diet. So we just want to watch out now for the word that. And then instead of diet, it's supposed to be then. And then this is supposed to be 3. So it seems that there is a repeat of the words that and then, and what they're doing is instead of saying that, it's saying diet, and instead of saying then, it's saying diet with an N at the end. So we just want to watch out for those words and make sure that we completely go over them and those words are fixed to match up with the reading and that the reading flows smoothly throughout the whole entire document. So for unlikely, we can leave it as is because that's how we spell the words. And then it says, and then we're going to move on to the next couple sentences. After all, it seems college opens very unlikely. I'm going to look for that sentence here because it's a little confusing. So it says, very unlikely that our conference speaker, and then that's here, first developed by quoting its, okay, so what it's doing here is it's using this little information here in the corner and it's inputting it into the sentence. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take that whole entire sentence out. So I'm going to remove quoting its critics, page 365. I'm going to remove that sentence. And then that way, this whole sentence is similar to this sentence on this side, minus the little page there. And then from there, I'm going to move on to continue. And then here, it has another combination of 2 words. So I'm going to, this is a paragraph here, so I'm going to go like that. And then also I'm just going to go back and make sure I am indenting the paragraphs. And then I'm going to click on the next page. This is just a page number, so I'm gonna remove that and then break there. this is just the subtitle of the whole entire book, of this page on the book. So I'm going to break it off. That way, there's no confusion as the pages change. So then I'm going to continue to do what I was doing before. So here, between these two words, there's a paragraph break, so I'm going to enter that paragraph and then indent it so that it separates itself. And I'm also going to combine this here because that's whole one sentence. And then I'm going to put a space in between this. I'm going to move this up here. I'm going to remove the character from here and the character from here as well and make it one complete full sentence. And then here's another paragraph break, so I'm going to enter, and then automatically it's going to start putting it into indentation, recognizing that it's separate paragraphs in the text. And here as well, there's a paragraph break, so I'm going to enter and tab, and then delete the space in between. I'm going to move on to the next page for the rest of the text. I'm going to delete the one say, they say, because that's just the subtitle at the top of the page and we don't need those. And then I'm going to continue to generally look over the text and delete things that might be a little confusing. So I'm going to delete this character and this character. And then as we continue to do that, we're going to go through the whole entire file. That way everything is matched up incorrectly for that chapter. And once you're done with that, you're going to file and then you're going to save. You're going to save the whole entire document. So it's going to save once again as graph, they say, I save with chapter readings. And then you're going to click save. And then the whole entire file will be saved, and from there, the next steps you would follow according to how it needs to be done and uploaded.